Unable to keep up with the who, the when, the why, and the how? Well, fear not. It's a little late, but this is last week's news now. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you here. And if you're new, hey, grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell, make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. Okay, again, with these subscriptions, make sure to double check to make sure that you are subscribed. YouTube does tend to purge some accounts here and there, so just keep making sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, it's Monday, and as we do every Monday here on the channel, we catch you up on some stories you might have missed in the week that was pop culture. So let's just get right into it. Now, this first article comes to us from Bounding Into Comics, and this is a slightly older one, but it just came to my attention this past week, and I thought it was worth sharing. So, Lucasfilm executive creative director Dave Filoni had some interesting things to say when it comes to Star Wars canon and the direction Disney is taking Star Wars. Mr. Filoni, who appears to be about a quart low on testosterone, was talking to Screen Rant and said this. Let me pull this up. He said, the article says, Filoni then turned his attention to Star Wars canon, saying, people get into all these debates of what's canon, what's not, and sometimes forget just the special nature of telling a story and creating great characters. Part of the debate in the past always used to be what's canon, what's not, because there was George, and we always knew George was the canon. I look at it very broadly and just say there's just a love of Star Wars because I knew George. I worked with George. None of us are going to be him, but we love the galaxy he created, and we are very much a product of it growing up with it, he concluded. Okay. Yes, we all know you worked with George, Dave. We all know this. And so, because of your great characters, and they're just so cool that you get to play around in that sandbox that George created. You get to mess around with the history and the lore of that galaxy just because you worked with George. I'm sorry, Mr. Filoni, but just because you worked with a Da Vinci does not give you permission to paint a mustache on the Mona Lisa. Next, continuing from Variety. Apparently, Steven Spielberg loved Indiana Jones 5. Shocking, I know. At a recent screening of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, dear God, that's a long name. The creator, Steven Spielberg, he had rather flattering words in regards to the film, even going as far as to say, let me pull this up here, let me get the actual article, get the whole words up here. He said, I just had that experience 2 nights ago, Spielberg said at the Time 100 Summit when asked what it's like watching an Indiana Jones movie he didn't direct. Bob Iger had a screening for a lot of Disney executives, and I came to the screening along with director James Mangold. Everyone loved the movie. It's really, really a good Indiana Jones film. I'm really proud of what James has done with it. And Spielberg added, when the lights came up, I just turned to the crowd and said, damn, I thought I was the only one who knew how to make one of these. End quote. Now, before all the pixie dusters start going, see, Steven liked it. It's not going to be a flop. Ask yourself this. Why would he criticize a film with a character he created before it gets released to the public? Why? Why would he criticize that? He wants folks to go see his film. This is a project he walked away from because of Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, and yes, the success or failure of this film is going to greatly affect the size of his royalty check. Follow the money, kids. Okay, another story here comes from the direct. Mila Kunis has been in the rumor mill of late in the news. The star of that 70s show has been, names been tossed around as impossible casting for the upcoming Fantastic Four film from Marvel Studios. On the Late Late Show with James Corden, the actress seemingly shot that down, saying, "I am not in Fantastic Four." So I guess she won't be playing Sue Storm. That doesn't mean the rumors have stopped. According to a Hollywood scooper and then tweeted by TMZ, Kunis may be playing a gender-swapped Ben Grimm, a.k.a. The Thing. And the article said that this is a bold move. Is it, though? I mean, we have Ajax from the Eternals, the Scarlet Scarab in Moon Knight, Taskmaster in Black Widow, the Ancient One in Doctor Strange, in the upcoming Marvel's film, Dar-Ben, and of course, the original Captain Marvel from Captain Marvel. Bold seems more like par for the course when it comes to the MCU, which some people say still doesn't exist. Oh, you sweet summer children, you. Oh, and speaking of the MCU, the massive box office flop, Wasp, AntMan, whatever, Mania, will be coming to Disney Plus on May 17th. So that's right, folks. You get to see MODOK's ass coming to you on the small screen. And that's some of the stories you might have missed. I want to hear what you think, though. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And, of course, check me out tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Legion Talk, going through the world of Westeros. We're on Season 3, Episode 5. And then at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, I will be with Potato Revin. We will be talking about the state of Star Wars. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Definitely. But just a quick reminder before you head out. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will talk to you very soon, folks. Got something planned for you on the Wednesday, so definitely stay tuned for that. Have a great week. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.